Well, guys, we're back. It's 5:15 on April 3rd. Day one. Day one on the CDT. I'm getting up. Evans, born 12 June 1865, killed here May 1, 1907 by crazy cook, murdered in cold blood with an axe, marked by something. Can't quite read it. All right, 10:20, 73.6 degrees. Right over here is the Crazy Cook Monument, and right over here is Canada. Right over here is Mexico. And with that I've made a legal border crossing. Pretty cool. So officially starting in Mexico.
There you go. Ooh, nice shot.
You know what? I'll take that. About 24/7. 24/7.
24.
Definitely check in with you.
406-495-595. 2830.
All right, just getting ready to do one final family portrait here at the monument of all the people that are leaving together here. Set up the camera.
1-2, March 12th.
Oh, be careful. Watch the jewelry. Oh, boys.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Cal Ewing, and I'm from Montana.
Awesome. He is a shuttle driver for us today.
Chris Cassidy, I'm from Colorado.
Awesome. And you're doing New Mexico.
I'm doing New Mexico.
Good man, good man.
Grasshopper, Susan, we're both from Maine.
Awesome, awesome. Got dinner with these two last night. Good folks. What's your name over there, bud?
Metric ton, Asheville, North Carolina.
And what are you going to be in 3,000 miles?
Be a freaking thru-hiker, triple crowner, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Last but not least.
Hey, Joe, originally from Florida, currently live in Colorado.
Good switch, sir. Good switch. All right. We're going to get on trail here. Yeah.
10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause a dead good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, how the paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted.
All right, 3:18 p.m. and watch says 86 degrees, but I don't believe it. I think it's probably in the low 80s. I think it's probably a bit in the sun. And Joe and I just met up over here at Sheridan Windmill, which is kind of the first. Well, I don't know what. I mean, probably among the first sort of landmarks on the trail. So it is a short spur, about a quarter mile off the trail. But all the comments say cold water and lots of it. So, you know, that's worth a quarter mile for sure. And then I think the water cache is about another mile or two or something like that. This bugger's definitely dry as could be, but what do you got? Some of these got switches or something. Ooh, all right. Oh, there's water right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sure, there's no way.
Pretty and green.
But I'm not totally sure.
All right, we'll noodle this out and see what we got. All right, well, after a bit of investigation, it looks like this ladder. Up at the top of this bugger, there's a gate, which we can kind of open up, scoop water out of there. There's little like water bugs and stuff swimming around in there. So I guess that means it's healthy water, not like dead. So I'll take you up, just give you a look. Hopefully that makes sense. One big mesh gate. Supposed to stop birds from going in there, or pooping in there, or dying in there, or whatever else. And that one kind of opens. I better be careful with my camera, or my phone. My camera. If I drop my GoPro in there, I'm just hosed, bud. Hosed. I believe that's the... I suppose I could go in for a swim after, and yeah, maybe I should drop it in there. I don't know if I'd say cold. Definitely not hot. Cold might be a little generous. Cool. Cool is fair. I'm just gonna leave this open for you, I don't think. Alright. Climb down, get a look at this water.
Compared to like that.
Light. There's definitely some particulate in there, that's for sure. But heck, that's why I made the pre-filter. Let's try it out. All right, folks, it is 4:28 And my watch has been in the sun, so I really have no idea what temperature it is. Likely still in the low 80s. It's saying 92, it's definitely not 92. And I am probably about a quarter mile away from the first official CDTC water cache number 1. So there are 5 water caches between Crazy Cook, the southern terminus, and Lordsburg, the next stop point. And yeah, five water caches. So this is the first one. It's about, I think I might have just mentioned this, but about 13.8 miles into the day, which puts me at like an average clip of like 2.3 miles per hour. That's including all the stops and turnarounds for the camera and stuff like that. So certainly not a great clip, but I don't care at all on day 1, man. I really don't. I've been back and forth all day as to what my plan's going to be for today, and as far as distance and camping and stuff like that. It is expected to be pretty windy these first few nights, you know, up around 30-mile-an-hour gusts. And I've also been telling myself, since I think last night was the new moon, I've been telling myself for weeks now that I would really, really love to cowboy camp on my first night out, which, for those of you who don't know, just means sleeping without a tent, basically, sleeping without any shelter. So, you know, you pitch up, you know, I'll probably put up my ground cover, my sleeping pad, get up my sleeping bag, so it'll still be pretty comfortable, all things considered, but it won't have a shelter, which actually serves the secondary purpose of saving myself the headache of worrying about my shelter in 30-mile-an-hour gusts. So I still haven't 100% decided on that, nor have I yet decided whether I want to just look for a spot really close to this water cache and stay there tonight, or what. I think what I'm probably going to do is get down here, sit down and take a break, which is very much unlike me. I feel good, but I just want to take a break, and it's hot, and probably rest up for like an hour or whatever until this sort of heat breaks, and then see. I might stay there, and I might mosey. I think what I'd really like to do is get to this water cache, post up for an hour or whatever until it gets just a little bit cooler, and then maybe plug away another few miles, packing out water. But we'll see how we go, you know. I think I am in front, I know I am in front of all the folks that were dropped off today, the other 5 folks who were dropped off today. So they'll be on their way, I'm sure, at some point. You saw I just left Joe back at the windmill 2 or 3 miles ago, but I know he was talking about hanging out there, but yeah, I wanted to push to the cache anyways and take a look around and relax where there's, well, I guess there's water there too, but whatever. Just wanted to keep moving. Cache should be right up ahead of me and not too terribly long, and I will check in with you guys later. All right, you guys, it is 10 past 6 and 77 point something degrees, 77, I don't know, 0.8 or 0.2 or something. I am just leaving the water cache number 1. I mean, either way, I knew I was going to lay down there for a little bit, so I just kind of, you know, pitched up my foam mat in the shade, and I wouldn't quite say took a snooze, but just sort of laid down for 30 minutes, and that was nice and restful. Took off my shoes and socks, kind of elevated my feet, just kind of get them some relief. Definitely drink a lot of water, and in the sort of break, had some time to think about what I'm going to do, and what I've decided to do is eat dinner back there at the water cache, while there's plenty of water to like clean up my pot and stuff like that. So I ate dinner. I drank probably about 1.5 liters of water while I was there. I'm loading out probably about 3.5 liters or so, and I'm gonna hike. This isn't where I want to be. Is it? I don't think so. All right, I've gone the wrong way. That's number 1. Let me come right back. All right, catastrophe averted. I was just on a wash instead of on a road, so now I'm on the road. But yeah, oh, excuse me. So I had dinner, got all that cleaned up. I'm packing out 3.5 liters, and I'm gonna hike basically as long as I feel like. Not likely past dark, that's for sure. I want to be kind of set up, whether that's cowboy camp or tent or whatever. I want to be set up before dark, but you know, that's the plan. So anyways, we'll get walking. I'll check in. All right, guys, it is 7:16 and 72.6 degrees. Oh, actually, I'll stay that way so you can get that view. Hopefully that comes up. But I've decided I'm gonna camp up here. This wonderful little patch of dirt right here. It's got a few bushes, some of these like desert brush bushes around it. I'm gonna convince myself that that'll help kind of block the wind. It's expected to kick up tonight. And I think I am gonna go ahead and just kind of cowboy camp tonight. So definitely a bit of a throw of the dice. I haven't done this before, and I know it's supposed to be windy, but I mean the temperature is not supposed to get much below, I mean not even supposed to hit 40. I have a 20-degree bag. I think we'll just kind of go with it and hope for the best. As I said, it is already like 7:15 or something, so I think this is probably going to go ahead and be my last check-in of the night. Got to process videos, got to get my camp set up, but today was a good day. You know, I just didn't feel like stopping at 13 point whatever it was back at that first water cache, so I pushed just an extra mile or just an extra hour. But those extra, whatever, 3 or 4 miles that I hiked, just make it feel like a better number. So I still feel good, but I do want to quit while I'm ahead today. And I think the plan for tomorrow, we'll see how I go. I mean, obviously, if tonight's a brutal night, then that'll change everything. But I think I'm going to set an alarm for pretty early tomorrow, maybe a couple hours before sunrise, because I would love to start getting miles in before it gets hot. I wasn't dying today, but you know, there's no reason to hike while it's that hot, really, and I'd rather hike early. So I think that's going to be the plan. I'll set an alarm early and hope to see you all then. Have a great night.